Peru was on my bucket list because I'd heard so much about Machu Picchu. It's just such an amazing experience, scenically wise, historically, and a culture which is so different from our own. I was born in England just after the war. Ever since I came to Canada in '72, I've been in software development. 2 months before my 65th birthday, there was a mass layoff where I worked, and I was caught up in it. And I thought, okay, I'm retired now. I don't know what to do. Then in the last year, I'm seeing that my retirement is a new career. I've not been to South America before. Peru being one of the most picturesque, it's a whole new cultural experience. I would like to have a challenge and do the work and feel exhilarated at having achieved the climb and seeing the amazing settlement. I've been to many countries, visited lots of cities, but never in South America. I will be opening up new horizons, so it's so exciting to do that. For a trip like this, I really needed to have someone who I just knew would be up for the adventure. And the person who really came to mind was Ian. Ian is my wife's cousin. I've known Ian for 25 years now.
I get this call from Charles, and he says, how about Machu Picchu? With no hesitation.
Being in a new environment, which is completely different from my own, having to think in different ways, because I'm seeing an environment where I speak a different language, where there's a different history, where there is so much more to absorb and learn. I find that so exciting. Ever since I was a kid, I've traveled around, going and discovering the way other people live and the way they think and the way that we relate to one another. It's just been a very compatible experience with my past. My wife went through a career change very shortly after I retired, and she's a teacher. And she's so happy. She's doing what she always wanted to do. And there I was. I needed something to get my teeth into, and so I started teaching as well. I'm learning Japanese, and I'm teaching Japanese people English. And actually, I'm learning Spanish right now, just starting. I'm planning to teach English in South America during the winters. It's a lot easier, I can tell you, than learning Japanese.
As I've watched Charles transition through his retirement, he's certainly looked at it as an opportunity to conquer new heights. We've always traveled well together. We think alike. I'm so glad we had this opportunity to experience it together.
It's a great experience to be climbing Machu Picchu, one of the 7 wonders of the world. Neither words, there's nothing that can replace the full experience, the whole personal experience. And I'm so glad to have that as part of my memories.
You're in amongst these peaks, which are absolutely beautiful. You can see why they selected that particular location.
I read a book recently about the early history of this area. So fascinating, so respectable. It was quite overwhelming to see the majesty of it. When I first heard I was going on this trip, I saw this opportunity not only around Machu Picchu, but also this was an opportunity to discover more about an old hobby that I hadn't been pursuing very aggressively for a number of years. My relationship with photography before was really quite categorically different, and with new equipment it just opened up a new door for me, and it's been an exciting part of the trip. This has helped me move on to defining my life in the present of what I want rather than defining it from what I did in my career, and that is a big transition. You live life either by choice or by default. And what would your choice be? And so the answer to me is really clearly, discover your dream and live it.